morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? It's about 3 a.m. I'm halfway into my shift, and I stopped over at the Sheetz to get myself a bite to eat. For those of you who know what Sheetz is, I don't have to explain. To the other ones who are not familiar, it's kind of like a Royal Foods slash 7-Eleven slash Circle K slash Speedway type situation. It's a gas station that it's 24 hours and they serve food, made to go food. Anywho, inside there they have these little kiosks that you can place your order on, or you can do it, mobile orders. Since I'm usually on the go, as I'm passing by there, I just usually do a mobile order and I go in there and pick it up. Well, this morning, they were a little backed up in there, so my order wasn't ready when I got there. So I was sitting there for a while, and a customer came in there, and first, he kind of looked like he was intoxicated, but first I didn't want to judge. But he's over in the kiosk, and I see him. He's trying to place an order in the kiosk, and he's trying to stick his credit card in there. Now, they have a slot where you can slide if you have a rewards card, but there's no slot for your credit card on it. And so I'm sitting there, I'm watching him, and I'm like, what is he doing? Then he starts staggering. I said, okay, this guy's a little off a little bit. But I didn't know if he was just staggering because he's intoxicated, or maybe he's just, got some type of sickness or something. I don't know what was going on. Wasn't for me to judge. I had to turn the truck off. Wasn't for me to judge. But got a closer look and I saw his pants were wet. And if anybody who's been around alcoholics, that's a common sign. Somebody's intoxicated when they pissed themselves. So his pants are all wet in the back and everything, and he's staggering. So he goes to the clerk, asks for help. The manager actually came out, helped him on the kiosk, try to place an order, and goes back. The manager went back to doing what he was doing. The guy, I guess he's still having problems. A lot of people don't know how to use these machines. They never use them. They don't know how to place an order on these machines. So the manager comes back out there, and the guy starts staggering to the left, staggering to the right. The manager kind of looks at me. I kind of looked at him, and I was kind of shook my head like, yeah, he's definitely something wrong with him. So the manager picked up on it, and he's like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna help you place your order. It's gonna be in the house, so on and so forth. So, the manager's like, I'm gonna place your order. It's gonna be in the house. You ain't gotta worry about paying for it. I got it. So then the guy goes, okay, I want to buy a pack of cigarettes. So he goes over to the register, and I guess the manager has said something to the cashier. And the cashier's like, okay, the manager's gonna ring you up. So long story short, what they were doing was they were buying time because they kind of knew something was wrong with him. So while the guy's standing there, he starts swaying left, right, and he knocks over one of the shelves they had. Completely knocked it over. So that's when they really knew something was going on. So I'm like, yeah, this guy, this is bad. So I go outside because I'm looking to see what car he was driving because I wanted to see if he had any damage done to any of the vehicles. I couldn't tell. I didn't see any damage. But, me and the manager started talking and they called the police. So I left there because I had to go and make my stop. And on my way back, coming back by, I seen about 5 or 6 police cars that were there. So, I'm glad they got there because it could have been a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? I have family out there. You have family out there. I have wife, kids, grandkids. We all have loved ones, and have somebody like that on the road driving in that kind of condition, it's a bad thing. It's real bad. It's real bad. And I don't even know how he even got there, the condition he was in. He could have walked. I don't know. He could have got dropped off. Who knows? But he was in real bad shape. So, I'm just grateful that I was able to get him off the road. I didn't do it solely by myself, but I played a part in it. And I'm glad I was just there at that right time. Not to say they probably wouldn't have called the cops otherwise, but I was just glad that I was there and seen that. Not trying to make this a long ramble, but guys, girls, whoever. I mean, if you're going to drink, please be responsible. You see commercials and stuff all the time. Be safe, be responsible. Do it at home. I don't drink. I may have a special occasion. I may like New Year's or a special celebration. I may have a drink, but I don't drink on the regular. And if I ever do have a drink, I make sure that I'm either at home or that if I'm at a hotel or something like that, I'm in my room. You know what I mean, or something like that. I just don't drink and drive. That's all I can say. Just be mindful of others, man. Be mindful of yourself. I mean, not only, God forbid you go out there, not only can you kill yourself, but you can kill others too. Think about what you're putting yourself through. Think about what you're putting your family through if you die. Think about what you're putting somebody else's family through if you kill somebody. Okay? I mean, just think about it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is serious. I mean, just please. Look, I'm not one to judge. But if you're going to use drugs or drink anything, just do it at home. Be responsible. Or make sure you have a safe driver. That's all I got to say. It's your boy G-Man the Trucker. Just a little rambling video. Just, with a message behind it. Just be safe out there. Peace. God bless.